Yes, he is going to be just trying to cut them off as they make their way towards the ladder here. Glaive, great with the pistols, but Get Right, he'll be the one to strike the first blood here as he takes down Device.
Zipix backs away. Good find on Get Right, has to get the reload in, manages to do so before Rez can wrap. This is a full toilet bowl strategy around the outside of the whole map before they flush down the ramp to lower. So they've taken outside, pushed them back, gotten the kill, traded it off. Get Right, the only one to go down at this point in time, and Magiska's still holding on Heaven, unaware of exactly the location of those below him. Is there still problems? Is he going to be able to rotate down? Smart to go on the roof, actually spots out Forrest. Easy shot because he was standing still at that point in time. So Patience from Magiska gets him one kill at the very least. Bomb's still up, Lecro has it. They haven't committed to lower yet. In fact, they rotated all the way through ramp and back to lobby at this point, because perhaps anticipating Dupree's rotation, this is a smart play to work back onto Heaven and try and take the position back. Just Dennis gets there, pistol kill for him yet again. And now Dupree realizes they aren't coming this way, which is, in fairness, the rotation I think everyone would have done at that point.
I love this from NiP. They're being very methodical. They're making sure that they're working together. They're not rushing the bomb plant. They're guaranteeing the site is clear even on the 3 versus 1. They've guaranteed the round. It's exactly what they need on Nuke. If they're going to have any chance of beating the mighty Astralis here, they need pistol victories, and this one is in the bag. Dupree might just have to consider saving the armor. They're a team that likes to force buy in the second round. I'm not sure we'll see that so much on Nuke, but time will tell. I guess CZ's armor and a few smokes and grenades could actually be quite effective in the upper bomb site or towards lower. We'll see if Dupree will find any sort of exit frags here, holding in towards the trophy room right now. And Rez, we talked about how sharp he's looked recently.
He's done 3. So this brings the pistols into it because Glaive's going to sneak up. That's a dink as well, was it not? Oh, he didn't actually get a dink off. Barely touched Dennis at that position. Nonetheless, they get 2 kills in the favor of NiP. Still 3 players so low, though, and Dupree, CZ75. They're walking into him first, second, and potentially third. Rez slows up. Knew the information was there, but it's back to a 2-on-2.
Oh, they're floundering now. NiP in a lot of trouble as Mage is going to Mac 10. It's a 2-on-1. Dennis at 13 HP. You can see that Shake says it all. He knows they've thrown this round away. As you can see in the bottom left, they sit there patiently, hoping Dennis can find some sort of magic here. He's got 35 seconds. To be fair, Mage's can device are low. He's got the AK, but it's going to take something absolutely brilliant here to stand a chance. He has no grenades, no health, up against 2 on a map where it's very difficult to get the bomb down. You've got so many positions to check, and this shouldn't be going in his favor. It looks like Astralis have done it. What brilliant positioning that was from Dupree, especially as they close out the round. It's Astralis answering back in emphatic style.
Nice. Ooh, scoped in, didn't realize he was actually visible from the top side of that red crate. Takes some damage. See it from his perspective as Magisk absolutely obliterates Dennis at range. So 2-man advantage for Astralis. Things all going well to keep the streak alive at this point because CT side start, win back on the second round, and NiP struggling to now get things rolling when they get guns back in their hands. Glaive, perfectly timed flash, gives him a chance to fire at Rez. Forrest makes it by. He's got the bomb, he's got lower to work with. No one rotating as of yet, but keep in mind ramp is certainly a possibility, and I do believe I just saw Zipix heading in that direction. So he's got the AUG at the ready, Get Right gone. Secondary peek will confirm it.
Yes.
Using the scope on the weapon as well. So there are some arts. Forrest will spray him down at least in return.
Well, they don't really have the challenge for us at all now. He can't really plant, wait for him to commit. It's time that's against him. As Astralis hold up another 3 versus 1. Decent effort from NiP to even get it down to a position where they might win it, but overall, very simple procedure here. Astralis will close things out. The Orgs, seeming Zipex, considered to be one of the best ramp players in the game, will be holding up patiently, but his Mages to get first blood here, as he will be taken down, and it's going to be Lecro to drop him with the AK-47. Device can't hit the shot. NiP might be onto something here.
Absolutely, they might be. Device just barely missed. More so, Magisk kind of got caught out falling off the doorway. It bobbled his movement just enough as Device tries to fire back into the smoke. Get Right gets him in return. Able to figure out where he was by way of sonar. And does get out to emerge and find Get Right, but Forrest immediately there to trade it, and it's Zipix and Dupree looking to save weapons. So 2 in a row now for NiP. You said it last time, they weren't giving too much availability toward main, but that's going to fade.
Oh, he's dead.
And, oh, he is. Lecro's got the angle. He snuck around. He was scoped in corner. That's why he walked around the backside of the silo.
That's great work from Lecro. Another opening kill for him. And it takes down Device. Dennis with the AWP. NiP might have a strong game plan here. It looks like they're aware of all the tendencies. Perfect flashbang. Their teamwork is just stellar as they find themselves in a 4 versus 2. But Dupree spraying a couple down. Zipex. Oh my goodness, he's in a 1 versus 1 up against Get Right here. He's got the bomb on his back.
Yeah, that's the advantage that Get Right has right now. It's certainly HP advantage to Zipix, but Get Right Can get down low, force Xyp9x to have to run. Now he is smartly going to go to heaven and go to the ramp, so GetRight's going to have him on his case as soon as this bomb is planted. That's a very quick rotation from Xyp9x, knowing that he was firing and dropping into the ramp. It's Xyp9x that had high HP and can't find the constantly pushing through, or at least time to push to lobby. Astralis tends not to do that. They play Dupree inside. Oh, this flash, the rotation. How does Magisk get away with that? Glaive blocks him. Glaive could have easily gone down in that situation. He will now, but Magisk gets two while sitting there blocking his teammate with an AUG crouched as they were overwhelming the site. Dennis, one headshot follows it up, but Xyp9x trades. And Astralis finally pull around back to a 7-5.
Never I've seen one. Glaive in the open with such a disadvantage in positioning, but either way, it's up to Magisk not checking towards the heaven position. He'll punish them for it. Why are they both looking at hut?
Yeah, I think they expected there was going to be someone wrapped down around by Squeaky.
They've killed Dupree, right. Who plays
players,
the hut.
One look one way, one look at least check heaven. It's so common, but Rez now goes into 1-on-4, bomb in his hand. Very little to work with, although it does have 100 HP. Smoking a flash for whatever it's worth. 52 seconds to work with. And the whole map to play with. They haven't really taken a whole lot of map control away from this. They still do have vision outside, so it's not like you can roam freely, and Magisk will cover off the ramp. This will be the first battle, and it passes that with flying colors. Down to 52, so he lost 48 HP on the fight. But he's opened up a passage. It goes to lower occupied as well by Glaive. Already with the he gets some more control, but he's low HP. Rez pulling this back. This is possible. He's got time now to plant as well. Smoke already deployed. Those vents don't come into the site anymore. So he'll get the bomb down, and he can actually sneak potentially back through the doorway should he want to do so. They're closed. He's going to use the smoke as a wall, try and stay within it and spot if anyone comes in from decontamination, but there's a timer on that, and he has to get away from it. They hear the doors open. They'll now be suspecting that he'll go toward control room. And he's got the next kill as well. Device down. He can win this out. Xyp9x trying to get on top of it. Has a kit to play with, but he's tapped it. He's gone it this time. He's holding. Rez needs to go now if he's going to, and he's not. Xyp9x gets away with it just barely, even though Rez still gets the kill. Such shoulder peeking in that position. It seems like every time he's not revealing more than a pixel of a small piece of fabric on his sleeve. So Device was always going to have a hard time hitting it. Great positioning again from Magisk. He's really using those silos in the site to his advantage. Ooh, gun barrel spotted. That's Rez close out on Glaive, but he couldn't do so before Forrest was found. So Rez finds himself in a similar situation with worser odds. Despite being against one less opponent, he does not have the bomb, and he's already on 56 HP this time. So Astralis looking to wrap this out, 10-5. Put them on pace for perhaps their 25th win on Nuke without being beaten on the map. Getting closer to that, what Tommy thought was 27 for NiP. Astralis almost doing the exact opposite of what NiP did, where they went outside on their pistol round and perhaps back toward ramp. They're going to push straight through ramp and get to outside. Lekro giving up that position so quickly allowed them to do so, and he's still at battle. He's still at odds trying to work back out and get position. Somehow it comes to a 3-on-3 though. GetRight and Forrest. He used to be magic on pistols back. Hasn't really been that way in CSGO since probably late 2014. He'll get taken down by Dupree. And great awareness. Finds Lekro working out as well. It's now on to just GetRight.
My goodness. Dupree. That was quite beautiful. The fact he even knew a player becoming the steps, but do they know where GetRight is? He spots him going up the ladder here. He can get up here silently. He might be able to find both of these kills if he's quick here. Oh, spots Dupree. Oh my goodness. The timing is impeccable. Just as he checked it. That's
the beam is just in the way. I was going to say, does he see the gun barrel sticking out? He can't.
Oh, I hope he gets something though. That's not bad. That shot is absolutely brilliant from Magisk. And he still knows there's a chance there'll be a player towards the rafters. He's being very tentative here to try and pull this round back.
Molotov going to the left side means that GetRight, good play from Dupree. And they checked it. He was certainly aware. That's why he stayed back so long, Magisk. Molotov on one side, Nate on the other, weakens up GetRight. He still swings to find one, and that is Magisk, but Dupree, immediate trade, bomb plant immediately after, so they pulled it back from a 5-on-3 to a 2-on-2, as it's Lekro and Dennis that have to pull it to NiP's favor, and they've got one kit.
Remember, this is the reset as well. So much on the line here for NiP. Not only be 13-6 down, they'll have no cash going forward. Lekro needs his first kill, but Device just too precise, as it will be the 2 versus 1 now. Dennis can do nothing about it. It will be 13-6.
But knew they were inside secret and denies everything. That's brilliant. Get some guns for it. They get some AKs for it. Rez, prevention goes down. Device and Dupree to open it up. So it could be another reset situation again. And map point for Astralis. We are still looking at a pretty tumultuous task if you're NiP. Dennis does find one, tries to transfer back outside, find a different angle, unaware the Device was also inside of the big garage. Now there's some battle patience. They just can't land the shot. Device puts it to just Lekro, and through smoke. Xyp9x has him.
smoking towards up. There's a player on top of the hut. They'll be taking care of him, no problem, and surely trading out Get Right as well. They'll still be alive on the sides, and it looks like we are done. It is going to be 16-7 as Get Right, oh my goodness, has a chance here, but there it is. The final kill, it comes through. Astralis remained.